Hey guys, it's Domination Bacon here, and today I have got us an epic game of 67-6 Domination on Summit in Call of Duty Black Ops. There are a few things I might want to point out before. First, this is in theater mode, so it's going to look a bit laggy at times. Also, at the beginning of this game, I'm going for a hip-fire contract, so I'm gonna have a triple spray here multiple times where I could have done way better, but I hip fired, and so that way it might look like I'm a bit of a noob sometimes. And I don't know about you guys, but this is kind of random, I know, but I like videos that are kind of random sometimes. But have you ever had those times where you are really craving something, like you were literally just like salivating at the thought of it? You just do anything to get it. Right now I'm having that moment with Cornell microwavable bacon. No, you're like, oh, microwavable bacon, that's the worst stuff ever. This stuff is the greatest stuff ever. Like, I don't want to seem like a stupid bacon addict, which I am. Hence the name I Want Some Bacon, but this stuff is great. It takes 45 seconds to make. You just stick it in and put it in for 45 seconds. Extremely easy. I mean, like, that's as fast as it can go compared to like 10 minutes of a standard stove. Also, when you take it out, you can actually hear it sizzling, so this might seem really cheesy, but it doesn't remove the effect of sizzling bacon. It's just covered in this layer of foamy bubbles. It just looks incredible, and it tastes incredible. Let me say, they don't lose a bit of grease in that. Like, when you look at your plate after, covered in grease, it's what I love. I mean, I'm not fat, okay? I'm your average weight, 15 years old, 140 pounds, not fat at all. I'm just your average guy who loves his bacon and is trying to slow down on Call of Duty. That is right. For people who may know me, they might know me as someone who, like, has to play Call of Duty. Like, I usually play it all the time, but starting today, actually, I've been trying to make it so I, don't even play it all during the week. Focus on my study and schoolwork, because I just started high school. Yeah, I am a freshman, I know, but just started and I want to go to a good school. I had a 3.9 GPA last quarter, hoping to keep it around there, and then next year I'm probably going to be in a couple honors classes. Year after that I'll do AP Chemistry, because I'm advanced in science. Yeah, I'd like to go to Madison. It's a pretty sweet school. The one thing I liked about it, at my brother's graduation I was just at the other day, the chancellor of the UW system was like, every once in a while we will cancel school and have a snowball fight. And that just seems awesome, because one time my cousin got in the newspaper. Yeah, he got in the newspaper because he was hit with an ice chunk in the face and started gushing blood, and it was pretty funny. Like, I just couldn't help myself. But let's get away from my personal life and get to the gameplay. I am using the AUG with Tiger Camouflage with extended mags because it has a high fire rate and it can be a bit tough to aim sometimes, so those extra bullets could be helpful sometimes. My secondary is the CZ75 extended mags, which I don't think I used at all in this match, but I think it's my favorite pistol. I see, people using the Python, all the time. I don't know how they use it. I just can't. It has awful range. The recoil, it works up to, 10 feet for me. Yeah, that's why I like the CZ. I don't need the full auto. I have a good trigger finger. I can just use extended mags, pretty much shoot almost that fast. And my perks are using Ghost, because obviously you want to stay off the radar at all times. Sleight of Hand, it's a lot of people's favorite perk, just reloads faster. And Hacker, to prevent from equipment kills. Like, I hate getting killed by claymores. And since anyone can have an equipment in this game, instead of replacing your primary grenade for it, they're just everywhere, and it's helpful. And those are all pro, and the one I like the most is Hacker Pro. You probably know what it does. You can hack enemy equipment to make it yours, which I just love, especially like sentry guns, you know? Those just help a bunch. The enemies have no clue. Speaking of enemies, I would like to thank the enemies in this game I was playing for being the biggest noobs I've ever seen. Terrible accuracy, terrible reaction time. I mean, if you're capturing an objective, like, they literally have no clue you are. To be like, we're losing A, and they don't do anything. They'll just sit there, and I don't know how, but we almost lost this game. I don't consider it a good video if you lose, because it just shows you're not doing the objective at all. And I do the objective in this game. I get 5 captures, 2 defends. Might be around there, yeah. I think it's that number. I also get 67 kills and 6 deaths, helping my team by keeping the enemies at bay in their spawn, preventing them from capturing new objectives. I mean, it just helps. I don't know how pretty much everyone was pretty bad in this game except for me. So the kill streaks I'm using, you might have noticed, are Blackbird, Shotgunner, and Dogs. A lot of people use those. They're just dominant. I don't even know what to say. Recently, I've been seeing how amazing the dogs are. By amazing, I just mean absolutely incredible. They are honestly better than Chopper Gunners. Here's a fail out of enemies. They're just terrible. They're better than Chopper Gunners, I believe, because they can't be shot down. There's no way to defend them. I mean, they just come charging at you, and if you're in a building, they'll just kill you. Now, granted, if you're playing at like Nuketown or a place like that, obviously it isn't better, because Chopper Gunner and Gunship just dominate there. Just fly from spawn to spawn, killing them and getting... It's a bob doing that, but maps like this, where Chopper Gunners are pretty much useless with the buildings and bad angles, it just helps a lot. You can see in my gameplay that I always, like, don't be an idiot and charge in there. Like, I know at the end of this video I start to get a little cocky because I'm like, oh, I'm doing amazing this game, so I'm just going to charge right in their spawn. But unfortunately, yeah, no, that doesn't work. But I don't remember if I do commit the cardinal sin, which is dying when there's a Blackbird in the air. I might when I charge your spawn. But if you die when there's a Blackbird in the air, you should just be shunned forever. If I do that in this game, I still think you guys should shun me, because you know exactly where the enemies are. There is no reason whatsoever you should die. You know the direction they're facing, where they are exactly on the map. It's just what I think one of the most helpful kill streaks. I know I just said the dogs are amazing. I think the dogs are amazing for getting kills. But the best overall kill streak is the Blackbird. Especially in Team Deathmatch, where all that matters is kills. And it gives a location for, I don't know how long, maybe a minute or so. And that's pretty much a guarantee. Like, maybe they'll get 2 kills on you from a random grenade, or a teammate's a real noob on your team or something. Like these enemies here, I get like a ton of double sprays and grenade kills. Like that triple kill you just saw there. When I had that, I'm just like yelling out, triple kill, before it even blows up. And then sure enough, boom, it got up. And here we go, I did not commit the cardinal sin. This is the spy plane in the air when I charged their spawn. But this video is coming up to a wrap. I want some bacon. I'm sub, so please subscribe to me, and peace!